Welcome to channel AMIC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Yang, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested about migrate to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to our channel and turn on a little bell on the side, so once we have all the news updates, you'll be the first one of getting all the insights. Okay, now this video, it's all about not Australia, but about Canada. Why is that? A lot of people ask, because I've been receiving a lot of information and looking into the news. Obviously, we're in the visa and immigration sector or industry. So what's happening in US and what's happening in Canada or UK or New Zealand, perhaps, we all receiving all these kind of information. So what happened in Canada? So basically in the province of Quebec, Canada has further extended its pause, or it's due to a backlog. They're basically not releasing their investor stream or business visa, should I say. Now it has become a big news because currently there has been a lot of backlog. I think there's almost 18,000, almost 20,000 applicants, and they have been if you're looking at the immigration histories, what they are afraid of is basically what happened in the past. I think was back almost 10 years ago or 7 or 8 years ago, where Canadian government basically just cut the whole visa program away. So people who had spent money and servers and lodging the application, it's all become redundant and dumped into the bin or trash. So let's have a look what's actually happened. And this news actually just came in 6 days ago. Although we are not. First of all, I need to mention that I'm not a specialist in the Canadian's immigration law, but I do get a lot of information, not just in Australia, but in other countries as well. So this actually came on the 31st of March, so not long ago, during, well, just we just finished the Easter holiday, so just before Easter holiday, and the news had actually catapulted and the resonance around the world. So what's happening? So Quebec extend its suspension on immigration investor program to, well, not just month, but this is huge because they suspended until 2023, which is another 2 years away. Now the reason, from what I have read, basically it's all about getting a new type of investor programs. So let's read about today's extension of program, such as 16 months originally suspended since 2019. So it has further suspended more. I think it's due to the number of applications. So if you can see here, Quebec immigration investor application backlog, they are about start from 2013 and have been overgrown into 18,000, sorry, and 800 files, which has been in the pipeline, not being finalized. So what does this tell us? There's also another news. This is another, I think it's another migration experts or advisors from Canada posting this news. Quebec delay launched new immigrant investment program. So basically they're looking into announcing a new investment program. So that's basically what's happening. So what does this tell us? Basically, backlog means there has been a lot of people lodging it. So what the government does is they see a huge number of people coming in, meaning that basically these people actually meet the criteria, obviously. So as investors, if you don't meet criteria, you won't lodge whatever it is. Okay, and investors are generally much more smarter than and they're more picky actually, because they have been through a lot of things and they have the money. Obviously, they have gone through a lot of success. So with the number of backlog also reflects to how many applicants actually meet the requirement. So investment program is actually a program that filters out, and they basically want to pick people from upper half of the pyramid within the populations. So if they see the number of applicants actually start to squeeze in, the expected volume had been been over, that basically meant the program does not sustain or does not reflect to what the program initially designed for, and that's why it's been suspended. So they are looking to lift the criteria up to a higher end. So obviously you will be qualifying applicant will be less, but that will actually make the requirement of what the program was actually designed for. So this goes all across, not just Canada, but across to New Zealand, US. As you can see, US, they have amended their EB5 program, and also anywhere around the world. So the news actually tells us is another thing that I want to advise to all my viewers and friends in watching the YouTube or Facebook videos, is that in a game of immigration, it's all about timing. So if you have seen so many people lodging, you nowadays we are all online. You can actually search on a forum. If you have seen so many people lodging at the same type of visa, it's actually a sign that the visa will be redundant and will be put away, or it will be restructured or redesigned, should I say. So it's also a risk factor if you see so many people lodging the same type of visa. So that's, again, timing is very crucial on the game of immigration. So my advice to a lot of people is this: whether or not you're trying to go through skill migration or investment or business visa or migration, whatever the pathway that you're looking for, if you do have the opportunity and you see this visa or residency as a positive to your career or to your portfolio, should I say, you should not wait. You should not wait, because the longer you wait, the criteria will be higher and harder to be get. For example, if we go back to days 20 years ago, there wasn't even an IELTS test, there wasn't even an English test. All you need to do is to prove that you have graduated from whatever the university in Australia. You'll be able to get your permanent residency. Now, should you choose to do that, or back in Canada it's the same, should you choose to do that back then, obviously everybody look back in a back old day, everybody will say yes. But now the precious thing that we have is we are at the present. Today is the day that you actually make the decision, and then the decision that you make today will actually be fruitful for what you actually get in the future. So again, coming back to the game of immigration, my advice is, if you can meet the requirement or criteria or whatever that the residency or visa that you're in, and you personally assessed it as a positive sign or whatever that is for your portfolio, you should take the opportunity, so not to wait. The problem that people waiting is like exactly that you see in the news. There are 18,800 people been waiting there. If they have chosen to lodge it 2, 3, 5 years ago, they wouldn't have this kind of issue. So same thing for the visa in Australia as well. So I'll say there's a coming up big changes in July for the immigration system in Australia. So the opportunity lies, and obviously the true reason and the fact of this channel is I wanted to get this information to be transparent and out to everybody. So once you can get yourself ready before you actually see the news. So once things come up, you'll be the first one of lodging all these opportunity or visas for yourself. Anyway, should you have more question, query, or do you think this backlog was caused by something else, why don't you leave a comment right down below, and I see you next video. Goodbye.